lifestyle's been freezing cold like the diamonds in they chain, no lab-grown stones. JimmyBoi, you been baller, sit on the throne. Ain't never sold shit, clone, get your ass on. That bullshit is for the rodeo, it don't belong. Blowing on that donut beat pack from the biggest bone. From K-Town to H-Town, they hold it down. Internationally respected, you see the crowns. Dust Brothers and Theme Kings, we all hustlers. Been ballin' like JimmyBoi was feeding customers. Cold as ice, the block coming cop from us. Realest podcast in the world that can't fuck with us. This lifestyle we live, man, it's cold as ice. We took a chance to fall, now we set the price. This lifestyle we live, man, it's cold as ice. We took a chance to ball, now we setting the price. Let's get it.
Yo, what up, everyone? What's good? Welcome to another brand new episode of the world famous, soon to be award winning, Cold as Ice podcast, coming to you live from Hollywood, California. I am one of your co-hosts, Ben Baller, aka the Wash Lord, aka Back Nine Ben, aka the Korean Liam Neeson. On the other end, down south, we got my guy.
Yes, sir. Y'all know it's Jimmy the Jizzant, you know what I'm saying? AKA JimmyBoi, AKA I do it, but I don't know how I do it. I just do it from the H-Town, baby, live in that 80.
Yes, sir. This show, as you know, is brought to you by none other than the 8-time podcast producers of the year. That's the Dust Brothers. That's Miles Davis and Jordan Winter. Mm-hmm. Original music by Illegal Cartel. Guys, it's Friday. It's time to turn up, man. Look and check it out. Both of us are fresh coming off a trip. I just got back from San Diego. I'm talking literally probably 2 hours ago. Jimmy is not even 10 minutes fresh out from Orlando, which we were supposed to be at the same time.
Literally.
You know what I mean? So what was you doing in Orlando, bro?
Man, you know, we have our annual family trip, man. So I took the kids out there, and then I took my nephew and my goddaughter. Went out there, and you know, Tony out there, my cousin Tony, you know, he had his daughter's birthday, so we always go around this time every year. Went out to Karis's 10th birthday, did the Universal thing. You know, we rented an Airbnb, had the pool, so the kids just had a blast, man. We just ran around and just had some fun, bro, like just family time, you know.
Did you hit Disney World?
No, we ain't hit Disney World this time, bro. We went to SeaWorld, we went to Universal, and then we just did a bunch of family stuff. Nah, I wanted to, but you know, they had grown.
How was keep it a buck, Universal compared to Hollywood Universal? What was the differences? Be real.
It's a little better. Bro.
Do they got Super Mario World?
No, not yet. They're gonna have it, I think, beginning of next year or something like that. They're building it right now. So you know, of course, that
my
you know
kids
you
are dying
can't mess
to go.
with that for sure. But you know, like it was lit, bro. You know, we did the VIP tour thing, and shout out to PJ, man, the VIP host, man. They showed a lot of love, took us around. You know, the back, we went on a lot of rides, bro. I realized that I need to work out on my legs a little bit more, man. I was on that Velociraptor, and he kept doing these little flips, bro. And I swear I felt like my thighs were gonna slide out the thing, bro. I swear to God, I was like, yo, I really got to work on my legs and build more muscle or something. My big ass gonna slide out this bitch and die.
Bruh, let me tell you something. In my entire life, minus the cruise, while you know we was together as a family, 100%. While I've been solo dolo dad, but this was the longest trip we ever took. We was there 6 days, bro, and we averaged 5 miles a day. On some days, we walked 7 miles, especially at the San Diego Zoo, which this time for some reason just felt 10 times more lit, right? But shout out to Gabby at Legoland taking care of us. We stayed in the Legoland Resort. We had the buffet at Bricks and everything. I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. I think that there might be one more year, maybe not, but I think it's the last year they can go to Legoland, bro. They're too old now, and you know, the zoo is just always gonna be something they love.
Yeah, the zoo.
They do so many different. Dog, but this San Diego Zoo, bro, it's like we've been everywhere, bro. Oakland, Seattle, you know, DC, you know, just zoos all over. Hawaii, San Francisco's one of their favorite zoos. LA Zoo's okay, but San Diego Zoo is a reason why it's the world famous and why it's the biggest.
Oh no,
dog,
I know,
bro. You could be there for you could be there for 7-8 hours easily. Okay,
I like that little safari ride shit they got. You know what I'm saying? Where you go around.
Oh yeah, they got the separate.
Yeah.
The safari's separate.
Lit.
Kaia's not old enough to do that yet. She got to be 8, and so we'll do that next year. But you want to know something crazy? they had a silverback gorilla that was in there fucking motherfuckers up, right? This thing was a big 340 pounds. And 340, that's like 60 pounds more than you, right?
Yep.
This ain't a joke. I'm just being real.
No,
right?
no. 340, you said?
Yeah.
100. I'm 240 now.
So think about this. Okay, 100. Just look though, bro. He didn't look that big, but he's big. Dog. The zookeeper was breaking down facts. This motherfucker could bench press 2,500 pounds. He could just turn a Prius over like it's nothing. Okay?
I wouldn't be surprised.
I had no idea about that type of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And, siblings get in trouble, right? They get in fights with each other. And it's 3 male gorillas, silverback, 1 little baby that will be a silverback in like 4 or 5 more years, still has all black hair in the back, and then a mom. And they try to jump him, the main dude who runs the show, him, okay? Bro, he had some scratches on his head and that was it. He was just fucking them up. It was just a really good experience, bro. London and Ryder always been involved in, they know like a couple hundred species of sharks and shit. They got, amphibians and just all, dog, there was so much shit, bro. We saw red pandas for the first time. Like they're opening a brand new panda exhibit for the first time ever. I think 45 days to open this show. We're gonna go back. And man, it was a good trip. Every single day we had something to do, aquarium, whatever, the beach, all that, bro. So it was a good time, bro.
Definitely, bro. Sounds good, man. It looked like you had a lot of fun, man.
This message is sponsored by Greenlight. Summertime is supposed to be an opportunity to slow down, but sometimes you can't help but notice that. Actually, time is moving very fast. Your kids are starting a new grade soon, maybe even a new school, and they're older, a little taller, and maybe even a little wiser. To help continue learning and build independence over the summer and stay connected as they start spending more time out of the house, I recommend Greenlight. Greenlight is a debit card and money app for families where parents can keep an eye on kids' spending and money habits while kids learn how to save, invest, and spend wisely. With Greenlight Infinity, teens can check in without needing to actually check in, thanks to family location sharing. Greenlight is the easy, convenient way for parents to raise financially smart kids and for families to navigate life together. Sign up for Greenlight today and get your first month free when you go to greenlight.com/cold. That's greenlight.com/cold to try Greenlight for free. Greenlight.com/cold. What's the biggest news on earth right now? Still. 4 days later, it's still the biggest news in the world. What is it?
The assassination attempt of Donald Trump.
Okay. Me and you have not talked about this at all. In fact, I ain't talked to you in 5 days.
Exactly, for real.
We've texted here and there, but we ain't talked. Okay, bro. Keep it a buck. Do you think that shit was staged or fake?
I don't want to say that. I don't believe it was. I don't think it's going to get to that point. They're going to have to do all that. What you think?
Now, this is me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fuck this. Let me just start off with, I don't think it was staged. I don't think it was fake as far as like the actual term of it. Now, was it a setup? We can get in that in a second. Let me ask you this. Does Donald Trump seem like he'll do anything to win? Just be honest. No matter what, I don't give a fuck. He'll do anything to win.
Trump's a hustler, man. He's a businessman. He gonna do what the hell he feel he gonna do to win.
Okay. So I agree, right? But I think he's gonna do whatever he can to win. Now, you think that motherfucker, now even risking a life, now this may really piss some people off, especially all my fans who are Trump fans. Risking a life, I don't know, bro. Someone really died. There's a real deal. There's a real death certificate for dude, right? A couple people got shot. Do you actually think that this motherfucker would have a bullet that I'm talking with even 5 feet is too close. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep it a buck. Like, you think, you know how fucking stupid that sounds?
No, definitely. But, speaking of like having an actual person die and all that stuff, that's one thing I always tell people that I talk to, you know what I mean? Like the difference between a terrorist, in another country and us is that, you know, the people in other countries, like, they believe in and they die for what they believe in. Like, they prepare themselves to die for what they believe in. They pray, they strap themselves up. They know they're about to go in here.
Yeah, that's a Muslim.
They're sacrificing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I believe that America, they believe in sacrificing us no matter what, as long as it's in the bigger picture of saving. Like, we'll sacrifice 100,000 Americans to save millions, you know, and that's the world we live in. You know, that's America. Like, that's a part of us living in this free country.
Bro.
You know what I mean? We are going to be sacrificed if they feel like we need to be sacrificed.
How old were you in 1996?
96, I was 14.
Okay, when Tupac got shot, I obviously remember it vividly in my mind. When they said that Suge set him up, I said that's a motherfucking lie. Because my old boss, Brian Turner, had talked to Suge the night he got shot. A few of my boys was there. You think Suge would have been in the car when they blasted that car? He got shot a few times. Like, do you understand what I'm trying to get at? Like, if you going to set up a shooting, you ain't trying to get shot, dog. You have a chance to die.
Definitely. And people,
especially
like,
someone that,
conspiracy theorists, they can sit here and think of all these crazy ideas, but you can understand at the end of the day, like, even let's just talk about Suge, right? Like, you know, with the success and everything they got going on, like, how could you get a person to realize, like, let me just sacrifice this person for a risk of maybe getting big, something better? You know what I mean? Like, how they say, you know, he set him up and gave his life so he can, to whatever. Like, come on, you know what I mean? Like, it's...
Look, dog, look. I got two close friends, two of my closest friends. One is one of the most intelligent guys I know, one of the most well-versed people I know in everything. Mm-hmm. Another guy is DJ Homicide. They swear by their mom this shit was set up and it was staged. Now, the thing is, they're not stupid people. Now, mind you, in the first 30, 45 minutes, I'm at Legoland when this is happening.
Yeah.
Now, there's a couple things that are fishy. One, this is a battleground state, dog. This is a state that he needs. He needs Pennsylvania. Okay, mm-hmm. It's a crucial state. So, yes, there's some shit there, right? But in Butler, he's got that area. That's his shit. It's just so many weird things. The thing is, I don't think they thought there'd be angles of motherfuckers getting shot, like the dude who died, and then obviously the shooter, 20-year-old kid, he dies. There is some weird shit that don't add up. At the end of the fucking day, bro, there was real gunshots that rang out. There are some fishy shit that's going on with, you see the fucking snipers. You seen the videos of the snipers. They were supposed to shoot 3 minutes before. They didn't. Mm-hmm. They could have got dude. How the fuck did the 20-year-old get 150 yards up a ladder carrying a semi-automatic rifle? Bro, you already know within 300 yards is secured. You're going to go up and you're going to have somebody on that area where he's at already. So it's just a lot of shit here and there. I'm just saying, bro.
I looked into it from what I've seen. So they said that first he was outside the perimeter. So he was over 300 yards away. And then the reason, like, I'm not saying the reason, but I read this though. A sheriff saw him on the roof and climbed up the roof and was like, yo, what you doing? Da, 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 and started getting loud. And he turned fully around 180 and pointed the rifle at the sheriff. And the sheriff ended up backing up and falling off the building. And that's when he swung back around and started busting. So if that's the truth, then I'm seeing, okay, that's why he missed, or that's why he, you know what I mean? He only hit the ear because he had to swing back and try to hit his shot.
Bro, they have real live footage of the snipers. In their radio, allegedly, they were told to stand down, don't shoot. The dude had the shooter in his sight for 3 fucking minutes. Bro, mind you, I was alive when Reagan was attempted to be assassinated. He got shot. Within seconds, you seen Secret Service throw these motherfuckers. That is protocol. Now, the thing is, there's some new shit that came out. These weren't real Secret Service guys. Now, when I've seen Trump, he has a motorcade of some bad motherfuckers. For some reason, this wasn't them. You see them goofy-ass women that were there? Couldn't put their sunglasses in. Some girl couldn't even fucking put her gun back in her shit. Now, look, when I was playing Bel Air Country Club last year, Barack Obama was playing 2 holes ahead of us. Bro, there was a helicopter above us. You couldn't get that close, bro. He had a motorcade, real security. Now, I'm not being a hater or being biased. I'm just saying this is crazy because it's Donald. Now, at the end of the day, 2 things. The picture that came out of this, no matter what motherfuckers think or anything else, this dude's crazy. Period. Okay? Whether he got grazed in the ear, regardless, motherfucker could have died. The picture of him going like this, fight with the fucking American flag behind him and fucking Secret Service trying to hold him down, bro. That picture, they couldn't have paid. He couldn't have paid $100 million out of his own pocket. He couldn't have bought that picture. That picture right there, I think personally, I think that secured him the election. Period. He's done.
Solidified.
It's over,
bro. That solidified.
That solidified. It was
when
over.
They were trying to push him when they were trying to push him off the stage, and he was like, "Hold on," and he started just. Yeah. Fuck, you know what I mean? Bro,
that should have never happened.
Bro.
That should have never happened. Protocol is knock his ass out, get him the fuck out of there. They was good there for over a minute. This shit would have never happened if it was if that was Biden. But bottom line is, imagine if he did die. There'd be nothing bigger on earth. That would be the biggest assassination in the history of, and it would be bigger than anything we've in our lifetime in generations to come.
For sure.
But I was just thinking of what you thought. I don't know. Let me ask you a question. Are you going to vote this year or no?
I can't vote, bro. I'm a felon.
Oh, that's right. You know what, though? So check it out. Both of us are in unique situations, okay? Mm-hmm. You in a heavy red state.
Yeah.
Your vote ain't going to matter as much as, I'm just being honest. Your vote ain't going to matter.
No, for sure.
That Texas is going motherfucking Trump.
Some people that I didn't even know were Trump supporters posted their pictures, like put it as their profile on Facebook, everything. Like, it's
bruh, look, man, I'm gonna say this. I'm in a blue state that they're never gonna win fucking, but who fucking knows? But I will say the RNC convention it's still going on now. Monday he announced his VP Vance, who I don't like, dude, but I don't know what kind of trick he got up his sleeve. That shit is weird. But I did see earlier Kai Trump. I know Kai because that's Donald Trump Jr.'s daughter. She's a golfer. She's been on the Good channel. She's 16 or 17 years old. She did an amazing speech. I'm going to keep it a buck. But yeah, man, go out there and vote. I think it's over. I think there's some real fucking delusional. Look, I remember the 2016 thing. I knew Trump wasn't going to win. Now, was it fair or anything else? We're not here to argue that. I just knew they weren't going to let him win. They didn't try to put him in jail. They convicted, all this other crazy shit, put him through everything. I think it's not even over. I think they're still going to try to put some shit through him, put him through some shit. But
for sure.
I just think it's a wrap. It's a wrap. And I just think that the far left has gone so delusional and thinking like, they don't give a fuck anymore that he's a felon. People don't give a fuck. They don't want Sleepy Joe. His ass need to go. So that was it with that part, that segment. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I just was curious what you thought. Mm-hmm. You think that it was real. I think it was real. There it is. This episode is brought to you by Shopify. Pippen and Jordan, Brady and Gronk. What is it about the perfect teammates when it comes to growing your business? That's you and Shopify. Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business. From the launch your online shop stage to the first real life store stage, all the way to the did we just hit 1 million orders stage? Shopify is there to help you grow. Whether you're auctioning autographed apparel or selling sleek skis, Shopify helps you sell everywhere. What I love about Shopify is how no matter how big you want to grow, Shopify gives you everything you need to take control and take your business to the next level. Shopify powers 10% of all e-commerce in the US, and Shopify's global force behind all birds, Rothy's, and Brooklinen, and millions of other entrepreneurs of every size across 175 countries. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/baller. That's all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/baller now to grow your business no matter what stage you're in. Shopify.com/baller. You're not really posting anything cryptic or dark, but you posted some shit on your stories over the last 24 hours that kind of hurt my heart. Can you talk to the people real quick and what's going on with you, bro? Like, talk about your situation in the store. Can we be transparent for a minute? I know it ain't easy building an empire back up when, you was on the top of the world. Not to say you ain't. Definitely. I'm just saying, like, both of our focuses have changed a little bit,
No, definitely. Nah, you know what I mean? Like this is something I've been thinking about for a long time. And to be honest with you, it was something that was always on me heavy, bro. You know, I always look at it like I was very blessed and very fortunate to be able to, you know, come into this jewelry game and really do my thing. And you know, I remember when I had that choice to even, you know, had the choice to be able to label myself a jeweler, you know, like label myself as a jeweler. It was like, what are you going to do with this, Jimmy? If you are, you know, how are you going to handle this and what you're going to do? Like, what are you going to do to not make the same mistakes you made in the game, in the streets, or whatever else that you did, you know? Like, for example, one of the things was like, you know, I'm going to make sure that I don't offer, you know, CZ or this is before lab diamonds, you know, so moissanite, all that stuff. I'm not going to offer none of those type of customs because based off of my experience of being a client and seeing other jewelers, you know, doing it and it's profitable, but you know, they'll make it for celebrity or something, and then they get aired out, and then they're going to try to throw the jeweler under the bus saying like, oh, you know, the jeweler did that, didn't tell me. So I was like, that's a headache I don't want to deal with. I always knew in the back of my head when I first became a jeweler, it started in 2015. I never thought about opening my own store or doing anything like that. It was honestly, you know what I mean? You knew me damn near 10 years before I became a jeweler, bro. You know, I never even talked about being a jeweler. You know what I mean? I just love jewelry. I love buying jewelry. So it was never even a thought of that. So
I would see you flip jewelry, you know, sell shit here and there,
like
but you never thought about
here
going
and there,
full
but
blown.
never, because in my mind it was like I never even imagined I could be a jeweler because it was like I had no family in it. I had no experience besides me just buying jewelry. So it was just it never crossed my mind because it was like there's no way. Like you have to either have family involved in it or you grow up in that shit. You know what I mean? Because if not, you won't be a jeweler. Because if I go and claim I'm a jeweler, but I don't have like the direct plugs or lines, like I'm still a middleman. And so, you know, I always like would flip jewelry here and there. You know, I got to the point where the career took off, man. I was blessed. The thing was going good, you know, and I thought I had the right people around me. You know, I thought I had, you know, people that were going to be able to, you know, play their position and push ourselves up and open. Like, to be honest with you, the only real reason why I even thought about going to doing a brick and mortar or my own store was really trying to help people that were around me be put in a situation where they can be good too. I made so much money. I did so well off my own, doing it off Instagram. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like I built my jewelry business off Instagram, you know, like doing it myself. And so, you know, it just got to the point, especially with everything happening from the losses to starting to really see, you know what I mean? Like starting to really see that a lot of things weren't being handled in the back end that I put these people in the back end to handle. A lot of these people were, I won't say purposely, but they were just not doing everything they needed to do for us to get to that point because they didn't want to work more. They were happy with what they were getting from me, and they were just trying to ride the wave as long as they could. You know, and it costed me a lot of money, bro. And so for me, it was like, I tried so hard, I think since COVID, to really branch out and separate the business done right and co from me, as in, you know, I built the brand with my face. And so I was trying to separate that and build it, but there was no one ever handling a lot of the work when it came to done right. There were a lot of issues happening and a lot of stuff going on, and it will always fall back to me. A lot of things, man, and people don't understand that. That's the thing, is that especially in the jewelry business, man, like you really, really, really got to have like some solid people with you, man. Like family gonna fuck over each other. You know what I'm saying? Like every day you're dealing with these numbers and people seeing the amounts of money, and they don't know, and they just looking at it like, oh, Ben brought in $1 million today. So they think Ben made $1 million. You don't know what the fuck goes on when it comes to overhead, everything. Ben could have cost 1.1 and he just fucking took in $1 million just so he can get the bread back and flip it to go to something else to make more money. You know, it's like, it was so much, and it took a big toll on me. It took a toll on my family, bro. And I realized that more and more. And so now it's like I'm at a place where it was like, what did I do and what made me love doing jewelry, you know? And I feel like that's what got me known and got my name out there, was my designs and how I love just making jewelry itself. So for me, it's like now I want to go into a zone because I don't have the right people. You know what I mean? I rather go back and just, I call it being a private jeweler, bro. Go back to designing, you know, working with who I choose to want to work with. You know what I'm saying? Like, it sucks. You know what I mean? It sucks that I'm doing this, but at the same time, it's like I've kind of built the business. Now I can let somebody come in and really have the team and do their thing and take off. And the crazy thing, it was like, I really just wrote it because that's what I was feeling, bro. And I had a lot of people hit me. I'm talking about known jewelers that were hitting me like, yo, you know, I want to sit down and talk to you and maybe buy it. And, you know, it's crazy, bro. You know what I mean? So I want to be able to pass on to somebody that's going to really do their thing with it, bro. You know what I mean? And that, like, it's just, I'm at a place in my life now, bro, my mentality, bro. It's just like, you know, I'm not trying to miss no more time out for my children, bro. Like, the more and more I be with my kids, I realize where I fucked up, bro. I realize the times I wasn't around and what it did to my certain kids, you know, and it kills me, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it's fucking me up, bro. I don't know if it's the medication they got me or what, bro, but I've been going through it.
Nah, dog,
bro.
I feel weird too.
I be feeling depressed,
haven't you seen my
bro.
close friend stories?
Man.
You see my close friend stories, right?
Yeah, of course.
The one where I was just talking about, like, you know, where I'm talking about, like, nothing can fuck my head up more than in my heart than that shit. And, you know,
yeah,
that drive I took when I posted that drive down the coast, me and London cried, bro. I had tears coming out of my eyes, bro. Because, like, I fucking love y'all. Y'all don't understand, man. I fucking love you guys. You know, and going back to, I don't want to stray away too much. It's weird we align on this with the kids and what's more important, right? Because you could be in a Rolls Royce every day, but you in the Cadillac.
Yeah.
I could be in the fucking Rolls Royce, Bentley, and Ferrari every day. I'm in the fucking range, which is nothing wrong. Both cars are great cars, right?
Definitely.
They're still better than the 90% of the average American. I'm just saying, people are just, I just don't find am I comfortable? Am I getting there? This is the joy. Look, golf, kids, clear my mind. A couple things. One of your biggest strong points, me being a marketing person, me being a jeweler professionally for 19 years, looking back, is I can't do certain things that you do. Now, I could. But what I'm saying is I don't want to, and I'm not going to for where I'm at. It doesn't discredit what you're doing. But when you do deals of the day, yo, meet up here, boom, doing this, this, and this. Jimmy, you already know, you could fuck around and pocket 35 to 60K, you know, every day or every 2 days, just doing that. And you clear out everyone in the camp. All right, look, this shit's infected. This shit is tainted. Let me clear everyone out. It's just me now. You and whatever the essential shit that you need. Okay. Now you go to a city, you go bring a couple things. All right, this is hot right now. Boom. You ain't got to worry about shit. You can get submission on memo. It could be a watch. It could be anything. Boom. And it's how Greg has been doing. A lot of people have been doing. I'm not there. I'm at a different place in my life. Now imagine if I was like, fuck this. I got this watch for sale. Boom. Who want it here and there? I don't. Now, again, don't take this in a way where I feel like I'm belittling you. I can't do that. If anything, it would actually hurt my brand for where I'm at with what I'm doing, right? So I decided to make definitely 4 or 5 pieces a year differently. And even then, you know, Jimmy, I've turned down $1 million. I need $1 million right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm down 4 M's. I need $1 million right now, right?
No,
but I turned the $1 million down because I need to get all this shit done, which is going to be in a few more months, God willing. And that's there. Now, one other thing. Some of the biggest corporations, when you look at what took them down, and it could be Circuit City, it could be not Walmart, it was what was the goddamn brand, bro? It wasn't Zodi's, it wasn't fucking, there's another store like Walmart and Target or something like that, one of those stores, and they said, what was the cause of you guys closing your doors? And there's 6,000 doors, right? You know what it was?
What?
Internal theft, bro. Now, I don't want to put his business out there like that, but there's an Asian dude that I'm friends with that I know, and a lot of people that I'm sure a deep part of the fan base knows. He's part of car culture. He's part of the streetwear culture. He had a successful brand. He was murdering it. Dog, he had big partnerships. He was killing it. A girl was running the business at a couple of the flagship shops. This was a regular Filipino girl that looks like she drinks boba, she studies math equations, and just be, you know, she's good with like a fucking Dooney and Burke or like a motherfucking Coach bag, and she ain't tripping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If she got a Lexus, you know, IF 250, she's chilling. Okay. Come to find out, in a span of like 4 or 5 years, bro, she stole like 600 bands from him. Now, I know it ain't the money that we got taken, but I'm saying like it was enough to shut down his doors. And he was doing big things, but it was just like these retail things. You got these people that are fucking in here infiltrating your system, right? And it's like we've gone through ups and downs. And I'm going to say something I've never said. In fact, 5 minutes ago, I wasn't even thinking about this, but I think I should just show some transparency. When the recession hit in 08, 09, 2010, in 09, it got so bad. It got so fucking bad, Jimmy. I don't think I've ever told you this before, bro. That I set up a meeting with Jacob and I set up a meeting with Jason of Beverly Hills. I never did the meeting with Jacob. Me and Jason would have occasional, like every 6 months, like twice a year, we would sit down and have a Korean barbecue, sit down. All his diamond setters are Korean. You know, he was one of the very few allies I had. Jason does his thing. I don't think he has the presence online, but he has contracts. So I don't think he cares about social media as much, but he kills it, right?
Yeah.
I had to talk with my cousin, Steve, and I said, look, man, this shit ain't working. I had money that was sitting in a store, but I knew I couldn't take that out because I would bankrupt the business. But I had $75K to my name. Now, I've talked about that. People say, oh, 75 is a lot of money. 75 is a lot of money, but when you live a certain somewhat bare minimum lifestyle, I have nightmares about that when I think about like, damn, now I got kids. I was solo dolo in 09.
Yep.
And so my intention was, look, I am a valuable dude. No Ben Ball did the chain, no fucking crazy turn up that I did in 2010, 11, 12, 13, the diamond supply, all that shit. This was me now 5 years in the game, but I knew I was a valuable asset. I was considering joining forces with Jason, working for the Jason of Beverly Hills brand, but I'd have to be the top dog. Like I'd have to be a shot caller. I'd be in there. I think my boy Brant was in there, someone else. But like really being in there, and I know there was another dude in there that was actually pretty much a top dog, but he couldn't see me. I would work circles around motherfuckers. And the crazy part is my boy who had the successful streetwear brand where he's making millions and he had cars and he was killing it. Dog, he took a job at Google. And he took a job making $450K a year. And this is like, 10 years ago or like 8, 9 years ago. He took the job just so he could have a guaranteed $450, $500K a year on paper while he figured out his shit. Me and you don't have that necessary luxury. I do with sponsors and stuff, but you get what I'm saying? Like, that's where we are right now, and it's scary. So right now with 3 kids and everything, I've cut out so much of my life. And now the thing is, of course, I could live a different way. I could live even more minimalistic than I do now. But you know what? Nah, I've already taken down this much. It's time for me to stop fucking bullshitting and being like, oh, you know what? I'm scared. Let me downsize a little more. That's a smart, scared thing to do. Once I start going lower than where I'm at right now is when I know I'll actually suffer. If I don't have a little fire burning underneath my ass, then I'm done. Because I really have no motivation to do shit, right? I just gave myself a little slack and a little oxygen. But I need people to understand this. You want to be successful? It don't matter how many followers you have. You can still be a boss. You can still be run shit in your business. You do whatever. But one of the biggest things that have always helped me is you have to be your biggest hater. You have to be the most critical. You have to have people around you. That's why Ryan Garcia is spiraling out of control, because he don't have nobody to smack the shit out of him and he's scared. I'm talking about someone you respect. It's either drugs or something else. And I'm not the type of person, oh, everyone's doing. There's so many rumors. People say, oh, this person did this, or Ben cheated on this, or he got cheated on his girls out there. No, shut the fuck up. 100% of them all been cap. I'm telling you right now, you got to have somebody. And that's why I always have an OG around. And I also I soak in some game from the young people, seeing what they like, trends and stuff like that. But if you aren't hard on yourself, some people say you're too hard on yourself. I know that. I'm going to be hard on myself. You can't just be your biggest fan, which you should be. You should be your biggest fan, Jimmy, but you should also be your biggest hater. And some people say, hey, positive vibes, put positivity out there. Yeah, dog, I try to. But you know what? I much rather have realistic vibes. Okay?
No, definitely.
I ain't talking about going out there and being like, I hit a shot and be like, shit, I'm gonna have a trash day. I'm gonna have this. No. I ain't talking about that. I'm going up there. I'm going to imagine my shot. I'm going to look out there. I'm going to say, all right, cool. All right, let me go through my rundown. Let me go through my little thing. All right, let me get to my setup. Okay, cool. We're going to try for the best. Boom, right? I'm not going out there setting myself a failure. But then there's delusion that kicks in, and people don't know how to differentiate the two. And so what I'm saying is, you got to be your biggest critic. You got to be your biggest fan.
No, definitely. And that's the thing with me, bro. I'm my worst critic. I always been like that. You know what I mean? I've always lived my life, expect the worst and hope for the best. You know what I mean? This situation for me, it's not even like that. To me, it's like, you know what? You got to know. And I want to say I'm not going to say you got to know when to let go, but you got to know when it's time to move and time to move around. And that's what it is for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm at a place now. It's like, I know where I'm heading. It's actually gotten clearer and clearer each day. And so now I need to do the right things I need to do to get to the place I need to be. That's going to make me better, stronger, happier, and everything. You know what I mean? Like, this whole situation, I'm looking at it like, hey, you know, I got to relinquish some of my responsibilities on other things that I don't need to be responsible for anymore, and use that energy and put that time into bringing in something better in my life. And that's one thing y'all got to understand, is that you cannot do everything, you know what I'm saying, and expect to get the return as if there's people helping you do it. Like you said, you got to have the right people around you too. You got to let go of some things of your past to bring in new things for your future. And it's like,
yeah,
there comes a point you just got to get to it and got to know when to, hey, I got to let this go now. This was cool, but I'm going to let this be so I can focus on something else and get that shit cracking. And that's just what it is for me now. You know what I mean? It's like making me feel better and more peaceful and just doing what I need to do. That's right the most. You know what I mean? Because I think I brought it up before in one of the episodes. It was like I was at a place one time where it was just like, what is my number? What is enough? You know, and as of right now, the number I got, I if I do right and I do the things I need to do right now, the number I got right now, I can live the rest of my life very comfortably with my children and be happy as fuck.
Do you want to disclose that number or no?
Nah, I don't want to disclose that number.
Yeah,
maybe later on.
I was thinking about saying it. But I'm gonna tell you this right now, Jimmy. What you think my number is to stop and never work again? What you think my number is?
Shit, right.
Man. Now, I'm talking about bare minimum, bro.
I think for you, at least 500 million, bro.
No. Not there, but it's a high number. I'm glad you say that. You know, I need people to understand. You watching this show, Cold as Ice. You know, we base this upon enhancing Asian voices and I know we haven't had Asian people on here yet, but understand that we're Asian, and we want to uplift you guys. But exactly. I want people to understand there's over 8 billion people on this earth. Everyone is addicted to their phone. Everyone's addicted to social media. But guess what? Out of 8 billion people on the earth, there's more people who don't have social media than do. Do you realize that? Less than 10 years ago, I saw this fact that fucked me up. They said less than 10 years ago, 150 million Americans living in the USA did not have the internet. I'd assume that number is probably still at near 100 million don't have the fucking internet. Okay? They don't go on social media, they don't go on anything else, and you base that. It's again, look at, if Jimmy has 1 million followers, okay? He don't need 10% to convert. 1 million followers, he gets 1% to convert, and Jimmy could succeed and live good. That doesn't mean necessarily on jewelry and stuff, but I'm talking about live to hustle merch, you know, done right merch, whatever the fuck it may be. You don't need to be, you just have to have the right people locked in. And I've been successful. By the way, my gold poker set is dropping in like 2 weeks or less. And we'll get into that. That's important right now. But what I'm getting at is one of the most annoying things, I think, I know some beautiful girls out there. Now, mind you, these are girls who have kids. They're out there, deadbeat baby dad. You know, some have a dad, you know, they have a father that's present. Maybe they get 300, maybe get 1,000, whatever. And they're out there hustling, right? And they're pretty. And you have to understand now, there's so much competition in the world right now that there's a lot of girls that are getting surgery. They're getting their ass done, they're getting their tits done. They're altering the face a little bit and they look good enough. There's some girls who are really pretty, but there's a lot of pretty girls out there and it fucks with them mentally because they feel like they have nothing else to offer. Now, I feel like, look, if both your arms are working, both your legs are working, you have a high school diploma at least high school level education, ain't no reason for you to be out there be broke. And especially if you pretty, you should be able to go out there, but it's beneath them to go out there and work. And what I'm trying to get at is one of the most annoying things is I have a few girls, a few different friends in life that have consistently over the last 5 years been like asking me for money. Be like, hey man, can I get $300? Can I get $100? And it's not even that the $100 or $300 because I could spend. It's the fact that they're asking. It's just annoying. And the crazy part is, if some of these girls never asked, and I'm being dead ass here, I don't know if this resonates with you, Jimmy. If some of these girls never asked and they were just around, they was cool, they was listening, they was this, I would have been gave them 10, 20, 30 bands. Or,
a whole lot more.
I changed Nicolette's life. You know what I'm saying? Nick didn't have shit before she met me. She came from a good family, but I'm saying, you know what I mean though? Like, I would change your motherfucking life. You could just chill out, but there's just always some more. You want something, go do something. Go get a motherfucking real estate license. You ain't gotta do OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Right?
Let me see you
and
trying, and I'll help you where you're going. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing, man. Like,
and the thing it is.
No, I was gonna say, like, what sucks about it now is that we live in a world now. There's so many lame ass dudes that be tricking and doing them dumb ass little things. That's what's making these girls even more stupid, thinking that they can even talk to people like us like that. You know what I'm saying? That's just hilarious to me, bro. Like,
no, I just saw a video today. What you just said is true. This girl's like, fuck that. We gonna eat. We going on a few dates. You want to touch this ass? Okay, well, we going on several dates before we touch this ass. We gonna get steak. We gonna do this. It's like, bitch, that's what you're really thinking about?
Yeah,
that's really
all
where you at with it? Like, no, what I'm just saying, it's just dumb. And the crazy part is, you're not gonna sustain friendships, whether you're a girl or a guy. It's gonna be hard. You're always asking for help, and you are good looking. You do something. Now, again, what about these girls who are pretty that aren't succeeding on OnlyFans? It's fucking nuts. Some of them are, some of them are. I'm just saying in general, once the simping stops, and people say, oh, never will. No, bro. I'm telling you, some of these people are like, look, what is the only recession-proof thing throughout time? For a while, video games and entertainment, like movies, movies are down. Video games might be a little down here and there. But the one thing that has stayed recession-proof throughout any bad economy have been alcohol and drugs, okay? And now, of course, people paying for pussy, whatever, that's a whole different subject. But what I'm getting at is some of these girls, like, it gets tiring. You could be family. You have somebody always asking for something. It's like, yo, now, someone would put you on. I would put somebody on I was fucking with if I had a spot, or I'd make something. But you ain't even, you approaching me the wrong way, and it's annoying. You know what I mean? Now, and again, I got nothing wrong with the girl doing OnlyFans. More power to you. Bad Baby showed a $54 million fucking invoice showing that that's what she made. Fucking wow.
That's crazy.
Now I'm being dead ass serious. Wow. Kill it. Could I date that girl? No. Me personally, because that's where you let it go to. And now, if I had a 11-inch penis, would I do porn? No, man. But it's like, you kind of get what I'm saying. It's just weird, man. And I just think, like, again, man, like, I see these girls crying and complaining about shit. They want to do certain things, but yet the key is this: do you really want? You don't mind dealing with it. Some people don't though. They have no, they go in one ear out the other, and be like, oh, I don't like this dude. Fuck this dude, whatever. But I will ask him for something. Okay, cool. Then I'll block him, or I'll just do this, or I'll play games. It's like, mentally, that's draining. And what I'm getting at is, once you get your own paper, you know what the fucking how the vindication, just how gratifying, okay, that it must feel that when you have money, you can deal with who you want to fucking deal with, right? Like, at the end of the day, I deal with people because I want to deal with them. And there are networks that we can do in certain things. But if I want to deal with you, I'm not going to, because I don't need to. Now, right now, I'm in a tricky situation. But I'm not going to obviously be out there trying to fuck with somebody because I need something, because I already know my intentions aren't pure. That's fucked up. And what can I offer in return? I can offer a lot, but I still won't do that. So, this dude's out here paying for the coochie and all the other shit. I don't know, bro. I know you had something similar to touch on this, but what was you? I know you was speak on that, bro.
Man, like, just to rewind back a little bit earlier, like you were saying, like, just us being Asians and trying to really uplift, other Asians and give game and really, let people see the light in situations. I just want to add to that. Like, I've always believed, like, at the end of the day, like, you know, even when I was rapping, you know, and I was doing my thing, I was getting out there, and I'd hear people be like, "Oh, he don't rap. He don't rap about being Asian." You know what I'm saying? He don't represent the Asians. And, you know, my reply to that is that I don't need to rap about being Asian. When you look at me, I'm nothing but Asian. For me, when I think of the word "do it for the Asians" or "represent for the Asians," I think about a person that is breaking barriers and breaking stereotypes, you know, for their race or for their culture, as saying doing it for the Asians, doing things nobody else is doing. You know what I mean? Really just putting it out there like that. So it's like, to be real, like, if you think about it, you and me, we really the only two Asians I could think of that really did that like that. You know what I mean? We grew up the way we grew up. That was our environment. And we went out there and made the best of it, and we milked it, and we still got a whole lot going, you know? So this thing right here is for everybody that feels that maybe they stuck in a situation or they only got one path, and they can see through our stories, y'all see what we've done and where we're going to keep going. And we're going to continue to break more barriers and break more stereotypes, because we were the ones that were doing that. And so, you know,
yeah,
this cold as ice, man, we're going to freeze this shit, and we're going to break this shit, man. And y'all just, I'm so excited to even, you know, so much more to give to y'all. We ain't even scratched the surface, man, talking about our own situations and the things that we can do to help, or what people can hear that what we did, so y'all can avoid a lot of shit that we didn't have to go, that we had to go through, that y'all ain't gonna have to go through. You know what I mean? But, you know, as far as other things too, it's just, you know, we live in I don't like to say a crazy world or society anymore. You know, I don't want to make it sound bad, you know, but it's just like, it's just weird. There's a lot of weird stuff, you know what I mean? And like you bring up about the girls asking, and I hate it when I'll talk to a girl and then she start talking about, I don't know if people don't got common sense anymore, but I'll hear it's like they just shifted into a whole thing like, oh man, I missed this, or oh, something happened, I already know where it's going. And I'm just like, you know what? You so used to dealing with these weirdos, you know what I mean? And since that's the type of dudes you deal with, I'm gonna leave you with them weirdos, because I ain't trying to hear that. Because like you said, like if you was just so...
No, you miss being taken care of and starting bullshit over this and that. Yeah. Now you on your own making money, and you don't like that shit. Okay,
and to me, it's like, you know what?
We out here raising kids too.
There's a saying, like, if you really be yourself, you offer the world something no one else has. And so if you just be yourself with somebody and just be, you know, the person you are, and you would understand how blessed you could really be, instead of trying to be somebody you're not, or trying to come with a sob story for a motherfucker to feel sorry for you. Because if you asking me for money because you're going through something, and even if I decide to give you that, which I highly won't, it's done right there. I've seen you for who you are, and I feel sorry for you. I'm not fixing to fuck with somebody I feel sorry for. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? You want a high value man, you got to be a high value woman. You got to love yourself. And that's like I be saying, like, that's when I started realizing and stopped fucking with the weirdo girls I was fucking with, because they were bad bitches. They were fine, this and that, but they were weird, bro. They were insecure. And I realized that I got to love myself and show them how I need to love myself. That's how they going to love me. And if they can't love themselves and they weird as fuck, they just look good on the outside, bitch, what's that shit? You know what I mean? Any bitch can look good now. Like, what the fuck can you do for me, bro? Because I can change your life. What you going to do? Just sit there and look pretty? But yeah, you know what I mean? There's so much tricking and simping going on, you know what I mean? And y'all gotta understand, is like, y'all ladies that's selling it, y'all selling y'all pussy, man, much props to you. I'm not here to knock you, but you just gotta know one thing, is that selling your pussy only gonna last so long, because your stock can't get no better. It's only getting worse. So if you're doing it, milk it, do your thing, but take that money and do the right thing with it, man, because, you know, real people that invest gonna invest in something that goes up, not goes out.
The stock market. No, I mean, that's real, dude. You know what it is too, man, is that people are just doing too much.
For sure.
You know what I mean? People are doing too many things and need to focus on the one fucking, well, I mean, if they can.
I think for the last couple of years, bro, I've been pushing this thing, and people follow me. They see I do this thing where I put like #do-you, and I capitalize the YOU, you know, because a lot of times it's like, we got to understand is that we got to do we got to focus on ourselves. You know what I mean? Like, you do you, because only you, you know what I mean, can hurt you. Only you can help you like the way you need to be helped. You know what I mean? And earlier I was with, you know, my baby mama picked us up, you know, and took us home, and I was talking to her, and, you know, it's like she was trying to help me with a bunch of stuff. And I always tell her, you know, my therapist taught me this saying where it's like, the saying my therapist taught me was, the question isn't if you can do it. It's whether if you have the capacity to do it. And it's okay if you don't. And that's something I dealt with a lot of my life. You know, I always want to say yes to people because I could do it. I can achieve it. I can make it happen. But when you get overwhelmed and then you aren't able to do it because you got so much other things you got to do, but you try to take on to help other people because you want to do for them, you end up crashing and you end up disappointed. You end up in a lot of situations. So it's like, you got to know, it's like, hey, can I do it? And you got to do you first. You know what I mean? And with me saying that, it's like, don't get it wrong, because this is what I told her too. Because she was like, she felt like at first I was trying to talk down on her, saying like she can't do everything. I said, it's not that you can't do anything. I know you can do anything, but you can't do everything. And what I mean by that is like, yeah, if I wanted to go open a restaurant right now and gave my whole 100% to it, it'll work. If anybody puts 100% of their mind, body, and soul into anything, most likely I would say 100%, it's going to work out. But then if you try to do 10 things, you're not able to give 100% to the 10 things. You're giving 10% each. And how is that going to work out? And so a lot of people, I think, in this world, and even myself a couple of years ago, it was like, I can invest in a bar. I know that's going to work. I can invest in this and do that work. I can do that. But no, because now I'm not just investing, I'm relying and depending on other people to finish the job for me, because I'm only able to put 10% in that. Now I need someone else to do the 90. So y'all just got to know that. Remember, man, you can do anything, but you just can't do everything.
Yeah. I mean, that's why Elon Musk or Magic Johnson and some of these people are so successful, is because they have an amazing team, and you got to have people you can trust. It goes back to what we was talking about earlier, you know? But I will say this, man, look, we going to end the show. I think that we've spit way more in-depth real game than we have. We will continue to do this. It's a little erratic, a little fucking, not nonchalant. What the fuck is the word I'm thinking of? Yo, your boy is losing it up here a little bit on the fucking, like, I'm losing words, I'm losing names. You know what I mean?
Bro.
Unorthodox.
You ain't the only one.
The way we do our show is a little unorthodox. Before we do end the show, though, I got to give a big shout out to Annie Yu. Annie Yu is a Korean newscaster. She's an anchor in Washington, D.C., the nation's capital. She's a news anchor in D.C. for WUSA Channel 9. Okay, she's been doing the morning news. She's on different stations before. I was on her show one time before in DC. Annie actually listens to the podcast. She's a mom. She's a wife. She's a beautiful girl. I respect her. She's out there, and she don't need to go out and do some fuck shit. And I'm sorry that this show is not safe for work, Annie. I'm sure she has to wake up at 2:30 in the morning to get on the news. And I remember, I know 2 or 3 newscasters. I used to have a crush on Sharon Tay, who's on a local channel. She's on Channel 5, she's on Channel 9, 11, whatever. And I'm friends with Sharon Tate to this day. And it's like that life. She's doing real estate now, but she hustles. She figures it out. She don't want to rely on no man. But I just got to give a big shout out to Annie. You Korean, you out there, you doing it. Would love to have you on the show. Don't know when. Maybe when me and Jimmy will get out to DC, because I got to hit Trump DC. I got to go see my boy Paul, Kaia's godfather. Speaking of which, by the way, Kaia, my little princess, Kaia turns 7 on Tuesday. Her birthday party is Saturday at my house. That is going to be very interesting tomorrow, Saturday. Be a very interesting birthday party with everyone. I've not seen the whole side of the old in-laws and all that. It's going to be crazy. But yeah, shout out to everyone. Understand, guys, that like, we not here for a long time, man. We just here for a good time. You know, just get your priorities in order. I'm not here hating on motherfuckers out there leasing their Lambo to try to go this and that. Find out what the purpose is. If you love cars, cool. It's just so many people are sucked in and got the wrong perspective. And that's why we trying to not necessarily redirect your perspective. It's just there's a lot of other shit you can do.
Exactly.
Now look, people always say the stupid shit. You can't take it to the grave with you. You can't take it to the grave with you. You never see a U-Haul behind a fucking hearse. You know how fucking dumb you sound? You could leave it to your kids if you got kids. Now, if you ain't got no kids, you're selfish. Go ahead, be selfish. Do what the fuck you want. I'm out here not working for me. I'm not out here to flex Ferraris and Benzes and Rolexes and anything else. You know what I mean? I'm not even fucking wearing a fucking watch. Okay?
Me neither.
But I'm not saying that shit ain't, that don't mean I don't step out and use them once in a while. I'm just saying my mind is focused on a different thing.
Yeah.
So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend about Cold as Ice. We got some shit coming up. I can't even tell you. When we start doing these live shows and start doing actual live podcasts in your city, you're going to see how dope this shit is, because we actually want to help the youth, the future, people that are our age, people that aren't even our skin color. It don't matter. We just out here showing love, man. We out here giving free game.
We're going to bring the real hustlers out. Put it that way, man.
That's it, y'all. So look, tune in next Friday. Same bad channel, same bad time. We out, y'all. Peace.
This lifestyle we live, man, it's cold as ice. We took a chance to ball, now we set the price. This lifestyle we live, man, it's cold as ice. We took a chance to ball, now we setting the price. Let's get it.